I'm Sarah. I'm currently in Vietnam at the moment, and today I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to do pincha mayurasana forearm stand. We'll give you the option as well to go into a bit of a back bend with this pose, Scorpian, so a bit of an extension to the pose. Okay, so make sure you're warmed up before you begin this one, particularly warming up the shoulders and the arms because it's quite a strong pose, so you wouldn't want to go straight into this one. Okay, so to begin in the pose, you would come onto the forearms. You want the forearms about shoulder width apart. In some practices of yoga, such as the Dharma practice, you can practice this with the hands clasped, or other options you can bring the hands down onto the ground. I personally think maybe easier to start with this one. You might feel a bit more stable like that. So that's the position you want with the arms. Then you will start to tuck the toes, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And you're then going to start to walk the feet as far in towards the elbows as you can. This is getting the hips as high as they will go over the shoulders. We'll all be quite different here though, because everyone's got different length of hamstrings. So you're just going in as far as you can, as far as the hamstrings allow. So you've got a bit of an advantage in the pose if you can bring the hips higher over the shoulders, more up towards the shoulders. When you've walked in as far as you can, you would then just start to lift up the leg and start to just get a bit of lift. Notice I'm not necessarily jumping, I'm just trying to get a bit of lift, and then I can start to bring the hips over the shoulders. I find that point of balance, and then I bring the other leg up to join and hold. Ideally, you want to have the neck nice and relaxed and the head relaxed in this pose. My weight is in the forearms, it's strong in the shoulders. I'm engaging the core, engaging the legs. This pose you can hold here, or you could start to take it into a back bend by drawing the legs overhead, getting that gentle back bend, still engaging the core. I draw the chest forward as if I'm bringing them towards the hands, and then the head is working up to lift up, so that eventually maybe you bring the feet towards the head. I'm not quite there yet myself, maybe not in this lifetime. And then you would hold it there. To come out, gently just bring yourself down, bring the knees down, and then a counterbalance is the child's pose. You might want to bring the arms alongside the body as that's very strong on the arms. So obviously it takes a little bit of time to get into that pose. While you're practicing, you don't have to go straight up. You could just practice by lifting one leg up and the other, and then eventually maybe just taking a few little hops like this, and then you might start to find that point of balance. You can also practice against a wall while you're learning as well, and use the wall as a little barrier to break so that you don't fall over in the pose. If you did fall into this, it's quite strong on the shoulders, so if you didn't have the flexibility in the shoulders, you could hurt yourself there. So I recommend practicing against the wall until you're comfortable. I hope you found that useful. For more yoga inspiration and videos, you can follow me at Sarah Yoga. Thank you, goodbye.